Good evening, 47. Your target is Dame Barbara Elizabeth Keating, a New Zealand tycoon and the former Minister of Trade and Foreign Affairs. She was forced to resign from her position when a charity she represented was accused of funneling donations towards the Dame's own offshore portfolio. Dame Barbara drew on contacts in the tabloids to shift the blame onto the charity's director, Jacqueline Vicker, destroying her reputation and ensuring that Vicker's death shortly thereafter was perceived as a suicide. Dame Barbara is now embarking on a PR tour to restore her standing, and we believe she's working with a body double in order to protect herself at public events. Needless to say, the contract only applies to the real Dame Barbara. Good luck, 47. Welcome to New Zealand, 47. Your target and her double are both preparing for their undoubtedly tearful comeback speech. I suspect Dame Barbara wouldn't settle for anything less than a perfect doppelganger, so a little additional reconnaissance might be in order.
All right, where was I? When I meet individuals in the community, I am often overwhelmed by their... I'm probably sounds more approachable. Maybe too approachable? Any progress? Honestly, this may be the calm before the storm. Right. We should get back to it then, shouldn't we? Many among us have never had to ask ourselves what we would do if our closest friend betrayed our trust, ruined our name, our life, everything we had built. Would we rage against them, or would we forgive? Right, this should feel like a real emotional crescendo. Need to lean into that. Still missing something there. Everything going smoothly? Good enough. Okay, that's fair enough. I have devoted my life to service. Whether it was serving my employees, my community, or the underprivileged with their palms outstretched, and I plan to... I've continued to... Conviction. So do you... And I will forever... do this kind of thing a lot?
Well, it's my job, so...
Right, yeah, I get that. I mostly mean, like... I don't know. I guess I never picture myself with a bodyguard.
Sure, but most people would never picture Dame Barbara without one.
Right.
Can't believe they put a new guy on Dame Barb.
Did you see the moustache on him? That thing's straight out of the 70s. Probably has a tiny comb for it and everything.
Yeah, he's got baleen on him like a whale, man. Maybe that's what he does on his break. You know, he goes out to the water and strains out a bunch of krills.
Yeah. You know, it's not a great joke if I have to look it up in an encyclopedia.
Good, that's good. I'll come back to that one later. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Yeah. It's really coming together. Sure. Well, don't let me keep you. All right. Where was I? I know that if Jacqueline were here today, she would... Jackie. No, Jacqueline's better. Need to keep a little distance there, don't we? Good enough for now.
Okay, where's the ladies' room? I need to powder my nose.
Target eliminated. Well done, 47. The client is transferring a very charitable donation as we speak. Now, time to make your exit.
From what I got, it seems to be